How you doing, guys? I'm back with a couple of new modifications to my truck. I'm not sure if you guys were able to notice in my previous videos. I know if you follow me on Instagram, you'd be able to see some of the pictures that I have of my truck. Well, originally I had a low clearance issue, and I was actually rubbing the tires, and I actually had to rip or actually cut out the plastic in here just so I wouldn't rub tires anymore. But I finally upgraded to some Rancho quick lifts. So they were supposed to level out my truck, and come find out I already had the previous owner installed a DayStar leveling kit. So I had the 2-inch pucks in the front, and he has the pucks in the back. But as you can see, it's actually lifting up my truck pretty good. I don't have any more clearance issues, rubbing. I think I will have to get an alignment done, but so you can see I get about 8 1/4 inches of clearance between the tire and the fender. I went ahead and installed the Rancho shocks in the rear. And if you can, use a stubby 21mm wrench to get on that back nut, because you have the gas tank on the other side of this frame, and it's really hard to get that off. I actually had to jam a socket on there with a ratchet and get it loose. Here's the DayStar puck that goes on top of my coil. The rear actually sits a little bit lower. I'm actually looking at about a 7.5 inch clearance, so about 3/4 of an inch difference from the front to rear. Lower 3/4 of an inch. Not too bad. I think it still looks pretty good. The part numbers for the struts, in case you guys are wondering, they are the RS999943 and the RS999929. The rear shocks are the RS7367. I got everything on Amazon for a fairly good price. Show you guys the other side. And everything's pretty level. I saw some bad reviews about the one side sits higher than the other. As you can see, 8 1/4. And this one's about 7 3/4. Not too much of a difference. Probably the ground that it's sitting on. But I saw a lot of bad reviews and good reviews about the Rancho quick lifts. The suspension, I feel, actually drives a lot better. There's a little bit of vibration at high speed. I'm not really sure if it's just tire wear. I think I will have to get an alignment done, just from the way my tires kind of sit. Looks like they sit out a little bit. Not too bad, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. They may be off just a little bit. Maybe have a little bit of a camber, positive camber to them. So this one seems like it's sitting out a little bit. Not too bad. I have 2-inch wheel spacers on here, just in case if you guys are wondering. And the other modification I have to this truck would be the Black Hawk K&N air filter. This new one's not supposed to be what's the word I'm looking for? You don't have to service this thing for about 25,000 miles. They actually said 100,000, but they said if you're in a dusty town or drive a lot, they recommend 25,000. So of course, keep it every oil change, just wash it out, no problem. It only took about 30 minutes to install. Pretty easy to install. Factory one came right out. New one dropped right in. The main reason I got this They say you get better horsepower, better throttle response, which I do feel that. I've heard some say you get better gas mileage. I have yet to see that. I'm still averaging about 13 miles to the gallon on this truck. You know, 4x4, got the wide tires. A lot of drag on this thing. Plus, I got the light bar, so it's not too bad. I guess over time I'll see what it does on gas mileage. But the main purpose I got this, besides the horsepower and the throttle response, was because, you know, I ordered the new hood when I had the hail damage. So, you know, I just wanted to make the whole purpose of this was to get an active hood. So it does sound pretty good. It sounds a lot meaner when you get on it, especially at high speeds. Let's see if I can get a little bit of a video for you at high speeds. I'll do it with the windows down too. And keep in mind, I do have a cherry bomb on here. I deleted the muffler and the resonator, so I have a cherry bomb, and it drops back to the downpipe right before the axle, which I do plan on modifying the exhaust again and having it coming out towards the bumper, just because the drone gets a little annoying at high speeds, especially on the highways. The struts took about an hour a piece to install. Rear shocks, about 30 minutes, maybe an hour a piece. So here's full throttle. Sounds pretty good. I don't want to get on it too much because I don't want to get pulled over. Let's try it from the dead stop. Here we go. Traction control off. Never been able to burn out tires in this truck, just I guess because I got a lot of grip on them, so hope you guys weren't expecting that. Unless I put the power brake, and then I'd be able to spin the tires. Acceleration. So hopefully this video is helpful. Give it a thumbs up, you know. Like I said, I'm no pro at this, just want to be a little helpful for you guys. I know there's not a lot of videos on 2010 Dodge Rams for the coils and everything like that. There's not a lot on the Blackhawk. I did a lot of research trying to figure out what would be best, and these things said that the quick list seemed like to be the easiest thing to do. So alright guys, y'all take it easy.